Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Kevin Plays LOTRO. Today we're continuing on with Gundabad. We just did the instance, Assault on Durstrock, or whatever that's called. And now we're going to continue on questing. Let me see here. I think we will search for Eskil Bloodthumb first before we talk to Shukurz. And we'll just... Oh yeah, we're not going to Sundergrot. We're not doing that yet. Remove. And also, if you, I also like to invite you, if you happen to like the video, please feel free to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate the support. All right, let's do this. Let's play LOTRO. Let's find Eskil Bloodthumb. Where is he at? Which is probably just up here next to this guy right here too. Maybe, okay. Well, we'll go there. I wonder if it's on lower level, though. Let me see. Northeast of Dersha, among dwellings along the other wall of Deepscrave. And I think that's the middle. Okay. Okay, we can remove the encounter. Alright. Let's go to the bottom, ground floor. Oh, look at that. Missed. I didn't. Alright, hello. Trying to find some friends of mine over here. Alright, we have to go this way. There, there's a path this way, I guess. We'll just go in the water. Oh, treasure cache over here. What's this? Points are good. Explorer, alright. And I saw everything in Deepscrave, alright. We'll fight this guy. Alrighty. Wonder what that is. Oh, that must be this. No, but I want this. Oh, maybe over this way. Yep, that looks like the house right there. Housing area where I want to go to. Alright. There's dwarves here? Oh gee, thanks for being a nice little guide here. Door. Yeah, this must be it. Interesting. Moosmack and Shulgulb. Okay. What's this way? Nothing. Okay. That's where I came in. Alright, let's find these wacky. There's Shukurz. There's Zogmok, whoever that is. I guess those are the orcs we freed. Alright.
That neighing fellow apologized? To me? Strange times we're living in.
It's not like I had much of a choice agreeing to help you folks, but if he could find it in him to apologize, maybe there's something for us orcs in the future other than war. We'll be on our way soon enough. I wonder what's out there. Oh, that's a little weird. I don't know. You have delivered Nane's apologies to Shukurz, and uncertain future stands in the way of Shukurz and his people, but they may yet find peace. Okay. Okay, now I wonder if Eskil is in here as well. That's evil. That's evil. You know. Alright. I guess that's it. I guess that's so we have to find Eskil now wherever he's at. Oh, maybe he is in Dershalat. Not in here. Because if he's been captured, he wouldn't be in here. That's where he came in from. Yeah. I think he's in Dershalat. Okay, let's go to Dershalat. Seriously? Fine. You want to get my scarn? Come on, dude. Come on, keep going. Come on. Fight him, Florisuta. Fight him. I guess that's leg or something. I don't know what's going on. Alright. All I need to do is find some stairs, just to go one up. Oh, and that's an orc camp. Well, you know, let's... Shots of cord. No, that's this. No, I have to go back this way. Alright, let's go back this way. We're not going to shots of cord. We'll fight this. Ooh, get the limestone. Okay. the middle. We're gonna kill them all. They will fear the name Floresita. Alright. We'll go this way. Already been this way. Alright. He must be in Dershalot. Or, ooh, there's a ramp going up here. Let's see what this ramp going up to goes. Okay. We're supposed to hear something. See, something's not activating. See, it says I should feel frightened eyes upon me. Oh! Look at that! What the heck is that? Well, that was well hidden. Jeez, that was well. You feel frightened eyes upon you. There you go. That was well hidden.
Cowardly eyes are upon us, watching us from some hiding place.
Let us give their bearer a good scare, and he may reveal himself. Unleash a tremendous roar, Floresita. Let us inform this cavern watcher we know of his presence. All right. Yeah, there you go.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Poor horse knows nothing, nothing, nothing.
When Trosty suggests that only an informative goblin life is worth sparing, the goblin squeaks with terror and changes his tune. Wait, wait! I do know something, I do. You're looking for a dwarf? A captive dwarf? Yes! I know where he was taken. Hushderb's warriors brought him to Vatug Runk, they did. He won't live for long in that pit, but he was alive when I saw him. Yes, he was. He was. Useful information. Useful.
I'll let him go. We learned something useful.
And there will be plenty of time to slay goblins later. If he was telling the truth, Eskil was alive when he was brought to Vatog Runk. If we hurry, we may be able to keep him that way. Alright.
I do not know much about Vatugronk, the groaning pit.
But if that is where the orcs brought the young novice, that is where we need to go. I believe the pit is on the very lowest level of Deepscrave. Let us meet at the base of the berg beam, and then we will decide our next course of action. Okay. Alright, man, that was a pain to find. So let's see here. Really? Oh, Lord. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that was... I did not see that door. Look at that. Look at that. How... Oh my goodness. That's so well hidden in that mirror right there. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the lowest level. Which, if we could get over there. Oh, Lord. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. All right. There he is. All right.
We are here.
Are you prepared to search Batu Ronk with me or for our abducted friend? Let me know when you are ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Keep your eyes open for my axe as well.
Yeah.
We will find and rescue Eskil Bloodcum, and my lost axe as well.
The groaning pit. It's quiet here, Florcita, except for the sound of the wood creaking and the groaning of the support beams above, overtaxed by their heavy loads. Where are the guards? Where are Eskil's captors? If you are here to slay orcs, you have come too late. Ever since that cursed dragon arrived, raiding parties of hobgoblins have come through from time to time, but this last one was even worse than usual. It was all we could do to fight them off, and we paid for it. Garn, we sent for reinforcements from Gorgar, but they have still not arrived. We should have killed the goblin of his when we had the chance and paid the consequence. But he was gone and my boys all slain. The dwarf prisoner, Glurkrub, wouldn't let us eat him, so should have slain him anyway, and the goblin too. So what if Glurkrub had orders to keep him alive? He's still locked up, I expect. I don't think the hobgoblins were looking for him. They found me and the boys instead and did us in. This injury could well be my last. I think our fortune may hold true, Florcita, for it sounds to me that Eskil may still be alive. I cannot imagine why this goblin Glurkrub might have had orders to keep him alive, but I will not trouble about it for now. It is enough that Eskil may yet live. Follow me, friend. We will find him somewhere in Batu Ronk. Perhaps these orcs are too wary from battle with their supposed hobgoblin allies to stand against us. Don't worry, I can make you a new axe. I will break the lock on Eskil's cell and release him, but I do not think we will have much time before Gorgor's reinforcements get here, Florissy, to remain on guard. Thank you for rescuing me, Florissita. I knew I should not have come to Deepscrave, but what choice did I have? My jailer was a goblin, Glarkrub he was called, I think, and the orcs were afraid of him. It seemed to me that he must be high up in Gorgor's councils. He forbade them from harming me. The last I saw of Glarkrub, he had Trusty's axe in his hand, but where it is now I do not know. After the hobgoblins attacked, there was no more sign of him. Thank you both for coming to save me. I know I did not deserve it. I am no warrior and can be of little help to the Gabilica. Well, I am glad we rescued Eskil, but if we are to find my axe, we will need to track down this Glurkrub, it seems. Fear not, Lofric. He will not keep it for long.
I thank you again for the rescue.
But I think this experience has taught me one thing. I am simply not cut out for adventuring life. I am no warrior. Eskil sighs unhappily. But there is nothing for it. I signed a contract to serve as Stali's apprentice, and wherever he sees fit to send me, there I have to go. You saved me this time, but how often can I count on you to rescue me? I will surely die down here, Florissita.
Might I have a moment of your time?
It is clear to me, and I suspect to all, that my brother is not well suited for the life of a warrior. But it is also obvious to me that Stali, his master, cares little for the dangers into which he sends his apprentice. Eskil needs to obey his master's commands for the duration of his apprenticeship. But were he to somehow slip free of Stali's contract, he would have no further obligation. It might save his life, Florissita. Will you help me find some loophole in their agreement, some means of freeing my brother from the servitude that will surely lead to his doom? Tell me you will. Sure.
Aye, that's the spirit.
Okay, there must be some way to free my brother from this dangerous apprenticeship. Who could have anticipated that working for a sculptor sent him among such orc-infested dangers? Mere months ago, when he agreed to work for Stali, I thought the worst of his worries would be living up to his epithet of Blood Thumb by hitting his thumb with a chisel, Florissita. That is what I mean. You get it? Lovely. Anyway, Stali has not fully moved into Gundabad yet, and his luggage remains in Zarkusulan. What do you say to searching his baggage for my brother's contract and studying it for some loophole that will free Eskil from his service? If you go at once, we can do our best to keep Stali from learning of this regrettable but necessary intrusion. Sure, we'll travel there, why not? Okay, where's the luggage? I think the luggage was up here. Search the luggage. Oh, I hear footsteps approaching. Oh, there's Stali.
I know why you're here.
And if you think I have to release my apprentice from his obligations, you are gravely mistaken. Study the contract if you like. I have it right here, for I keep such things on my person at all times. You never know when someone might try to make such a binding agreement mysteriously vanish. Oh, a little dark. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Oh, ain't that bad. Okay, preamble and naming of the parties. Let it be known to all in the Lonely Mountain and its environs, and to every inhabitant of dwarfdom throughout the Middle Earth, that on this 3rd day of October, Dane the Second Ironfoot, King under the mountain, did recognize and witness this agreement between two parties come before him. The parties are named as follows, with due identification presented and accepted in the sight of King Dane. Party the first, Stolly the Hewer, noted sculptor and artist of great renown, resident of Tumnu Doom, the dwelling halls known herein as the Sculptor. Party the second, Eskil Bloodthumb, noteworthy accomplishments asked for by the first party, but none were offered by the second, and are therefore omitted. Also a resident of Tumnu Doom, the dwelling halls known herein as the Apprentice. As a matter of course, the king under the mountain expressed his opinion that the parties enter into this agreement of apprenticeship of their own free wills, and that no undue influence was exercised on the party. Alright, so what was this about? Alright, party the second, noteworthy accomplishments asked for by the first party, but none were offered by the second, and are therefore omitted. Well, why were they omitted if they weren't? That doesn't make sense, because obviously he noted some accomplishments, but he removed them or something. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. See what the loophole is. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Seriously? Alright. Section the first. Duties of the apprentice. Timestamps are below if you want to skip me reading this. Alright. The duties of the apprentice shall not be limited in any way by the omission. Well, here you go. There's the loop. The duties of the apprentice shall not be limited in any way by the omission of any particular duty in this section. But shall be deemed to include any such reasonable responsibilities as shall be suggested by the sculptor. The meaning of reasonable for this section and for any following section shall be interpreted as the course most likely to be favored by the will of Dane, second king under the mountain. Well, there's your loophole right there. The duties of the apprentice shall include, but not limited to, the following responsibilities. 1. Acquisition of materials for the creation of any works of art required by the sculptor, purchased with supplied coin. Any excess coinage is to be returned promptly and without fail. Upon discovery of such a failure, the excess will be tallied and deducted from the apprentice's weekly stipend. See section the second. 2. Thorough weekly cleaning of workshop space in order to foster creative work on the part of the sculptor. Any spots missed in the clean shall be tallied and percentage deducted in the apprentice's weekly stipend. 3. Timely preparation of meals for the sculptor. No earlier than 8 in the morning for breakfast and no later than 6 o'clock for dinner. Drinks to be made upon request. The sculptor does not like berries of any kind on his plate, but he is partial to honey and products made from blah blah blah. The berries. 4. Praise to be made for the sculptor's work when appropriate. Private criticism of such work will be noted, and a deduction made from the apprentice's weekly stipend. Public criticism will be noted twice and count double. In the event of illness or maiming that causes the apprentice to be unable to carry out his duties, be they daily or weekly in nature, he is to provide a substitute for the day or week in question. If the substitute is found lacking, such deficiency will be noted and a deduction made from the apprentice's weekly stipend. Similarly, if the apprentice is deemed to be contagious and refuses to nominate a substitute, that will also be grounds for a deduction. Alright. Greeting guests of the sculpture and assessing who is to be admitted and who is deemed unwelcome. The sculpture's time is valuable and not to be wasted. Special consideration is to be given to those who bring gifts for the sculpture, especially the mead. The discovery that mead might have been given as a gift, should the guest have been informed beforehand by the apprentice, will be met with disappointment, which is worse than anger. Disappointment in this case will take the form of a deduction from the apprentice's weekly stipend. See section the second. Oh, Lord. Alright. Duties of the sculptor. The duties of the sculptor shall only include responsibilities here listed. This is their full extent. 1. The sculptor shall provide a weekly stipend of coin to the... Okay, I think my wife is calling me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. The sculptor shall... 2. The sculptor shall provide instruction in the art of sculpting and the preparation of fine artwork as time allows, and at the sculptor's inclination, informed by whether the apprentice displays a natural propensity for the subject. This propensity is to be assessed by the sculptor and by no other, save the king under the mountain, should the apprentice choose to frivolously spend the king's time in this manner. Yeah, I don't think the duties of the apprentice will. I don't think King Dane will approve the apprentice to be go searching for jewelry in Gundabad here, because it's so dangerous. Let me see. The 3rd, ending the agreement. This agreement shall be binding for each of the listed parties, apprentice and sculptor alike, and it shall continue in effect until such time as the sculptor delivers to Dane the second king under the mountain a signed parchment containing the desire of both parties to terminate it. Without such a delivery, this agreement will continue in perpetuity. May it be a fruitful and satisfactory apprenticeship for both parties. Witness on this day, with seals, Dane Ironfoot, king under the mountain. Talk to Eskil Bloodthumb. Oh, there he is.
It sounds bad, doesn't it?
I'm thinking, but I see no way out of it. Does it really say that the only way to get out of the contract is to deliver a signed paper to King Dane? But he is dead. He died at the gates of the Lonely Mountain during the siege that ended the war before this one. I suppose there is nothing to be done. I will be bound to this apprenticeship until my dying day, and that could be very well be this day, or at the very latest on the morrow. Talk to Faster Kafes and Zaruksa. Well, or maybe it expired when the king died.
What do you think?
I believe we could argue that despite the specific references to King Dane, it was also intended that his part in the agreement should transfer to any king under the mountain that should follow him. After all, this agreement was created with war already visible upon the horizon, and King Dane was not one to shy away from the conflict. Perhaps if we petition King Thorn Stonehelm. Faster shakes her head. No, it is too long a journey back to Erebor. Oh, I got a fast travel, though. And I know Stolly would not agree to make it. I would need to take the journey, but my brother would remain endangered by his master's winds while I made the trip. We need a more immediate remedy, Floricida. Wait, what about that section there where Eskil is obligated to nominate a substitute to carry out his duties in the event that he becomes ill or maimed? He still has all his limbs, praised Durin, but I would say he is indeed sick of carrying out such dangerous errands for his master. But who can replace my brother in his apprenticeship until we can petition King Thorn to cancel the agreement. I know just the person. Faster stares at you. Challenge, lighting a fire in her eyes. Me, Florsita, I speak of myself. I will do it. I am not afraid of a few orcs, and I have always been more courageous than my brother, dear though he is to me, and I would not mind learning what I might about sculpting either. What does Stelly have to say about this?
A substitute apprentice? I don't know about
I should have
this.
talked to him first. I have... Hold on. Let me see if I can just do that. Let's talk to him
I
first.
suppose.
Oh, I thought he would have said, no, she's my sister. I don't want her to be in danger, but I guess he did not say that, so okay.
Substitute apprentice?
I don't know.
I don't know about this.
I have become quite fond of the lad after all, but now that you mention it, the meals he made were always undercooked, and he never cleaned the corners of my workshop as thoroughly as he should have. Fine, I accept Eskil's sister Fastrith as my apprentice in his stead, but I will deduct a portion of her weekly stipend to cover my inconvenience. I am doing you all a favor, don't expect another. And this is what I expect from Fastrith: to find me the Zababadin, wherever they may have been taken. Only then will I be happy about this. Okay. Let's talk to Durin, my buddy Durin.
I thought I saw you here.
I returned to Zarkulsulan to bring more dwarves and supplies back with me to Gundabad. We can walk back together. Yeah, he's still missing his beard, ain't he? Okay, choose one. Is this a pocket? Yeah. Man, it's less, well, more vitality. Agility, well. Gonna drop a whole lot of finesse. Oh, that'll help my morale, though.
Then let us return. The conquest of the mountain home will wait no longer.
Yep. What is this? Okay. No, that's okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
The time has come to push deeper into Gundabad.
Threats remain here and there within Madogar, but for the most part we have secured these halls, and I do not fear they will be retaken. This time has come to push deeper into Gundabad. To that end, I have ordered scouts to survey the further reaches beyond Deepscrave to the west and north from Madogar into the Pit of StoneJaws. Perhaps you can work to accomplish the second of these. You proved a good friend to Bosi of the Iron Garrison, so I ask that you meet up with him at the entrance to the Pit of StoneJaws. Help him to survey the cavern of the tombs housed within, and better to expand the foothold of the Gabilica in Gundabad. I will await report of your success, Florsita. Okay, we're going to call that quits for now. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we are going to the Pit of StoneJaws. Alright, so thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, bell notification, and if you're already a subscriber, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a good night, and go play some LOTRO.